milk. There's a fly down there. He shrugged his shoulders. So he just saw that. Yeah.
Since she bought she bought two like that. Since she bought two that weren't ready, do you want to give her a postcard? No.
One dynamite time.
I like the Hoovers. Did you see all those? Oh yeah, those are great. Yeah, those are awesome. There's a whole bunch of
One dynamite time.
Did you see everything?
You want that one?
Who is that? Is it Iman?
That's Iman. She was pregnant
It
then.
rained.
We happen to have gotten a few pictures of that one.
I like the one with Jesus. Where's that?
That one's on the bottom over there.
Oh yeah.
Thanks a lot for doing that for us. I think they add water to it. It's not quite done yet. We were tricking you. It's heavy duty clean. It's not done yet.
So how's it been going? Have you been kind of nervous about people seeing your stuff?
That should help pay. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
That should help pay for some of the I enjoy that.
Well, yeah, you guys you've done it. Been in the fair.
Yeah.
The state fair.
Finally got the
Grantsburg fair.
Grantsburg and Webster Fair.
Wisconsin.
There's two fairs in our county, and I don't know why, but that's the only one in the states that has two fairs. So.
What county is it?
Burnett County.
Burnett. Nice spread. Nice.
It's almost ready.
That's great.
We were talking about David Bowie movies and like online somebody mentioned
I did some of that.
That's hooked up.
so I went, oh, I gotta see that. You know, it sounds interesting. So
What?
So I rented Labyrinth at the video store.
Oh, they sell it.
And I just cracked up. I thought that movie was like so funny.
I know. It hooked me.
It's like it's kind of like The Wizard of Oz. And David Bowie is supposed to be like playing a scary character, but he's not scary at all. I think he's a better mother than the actual mother is.
Yeah.
He spends more time with the child.
Nosing around. She's doing that. That's funny.
I saw that one in the newspaper.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that image?
Using the movie.
Oh, okay. I see. Did he play a German soldier?
It's World War I, and he comes back as a loser, and he goes in life kind of make things good. Everybody's kind of taking everything he's had, thought he was dead, before he did. He just can't take it too well. He winds up in the wrong crowd. He gets killed, and he winds up being dancing. He gets killed and they put the wrong clothes on. It's the beginning of the Nazis into World War II. Or like a swastika after he's dead, but he never had one on. And he never supported it. They killed. They had a rumble or a fight. The guy was walking up the crossword. They stole his body and they were propaganda. That was the end of his father.
Did you find that movie for rent?
No. I found it.
Yeah, I don't remember
Homo
seeing
copy
it.
for sale.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it anywhere on the
No,
rental shelves.
it was never even released
Really?
for sale or anything. As far as I know, I found a homo copy. It's really rare. Really rare, and it's in the bottom. Never rare.
Have you ever seen him live?
Like I said, I'm starting to see
party all day yesterday. Yeah.
That night, it was fun to cut ourselves off, but it was just really exhausting.
I got so tired. The drive up there.
He's insane. I get to. He was made. See, I didn't expect to sell him, so I had him.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'll take that one too. I'm gonna go get some cash. I'll be right back.
So how did you just discover David Bowie in 1999? How did it happen?
1998, big stink. We never listened to rock and roll music growing up. Then we started, when we were in college, we heard a few police songs, but we weren't really listening to that because my folks were into country, so we were listening to this old country stuff. And then I saw, I liked Nicolas Cage. We were in the movies at the time. And we saw Leaving Las Vegas. Sting. So we said, let's get a hold of one of Sting's regular records. So we got a hold of Synchronicity. And I remembered some of the songs from college years. And I said, well, that's that. And we were looking for Sting. We were scouting. And we went into Hymie, Minnesota. We were up there at an antique show because we like antiques. And we were just scouring for something to do with Sting, and we had all that we could get in the area. And I ran across an old copy of Labyrinth. We brought it home. And we said, well, we're kind of curious because we had seen a couple pictures of him when his eye,
Right, brown
so,
and black.
no, they're
Brown
when he was, no, they're the same color, but when he was 14, he got 14 or 15, got in a fight with George Underwood.
That's right, it is.
And the,
Money?
yeah.
That's for the for 2 cards.
Okay. Okay. I had to organize it. Anyhow, we bought Labyrinth, brought it home, and we said, well, let's go get the soundtrack to Labyrinth. Couldn't find the soundtrack to Labyrinth because it's been gone. It's hard to find the soundtrack, but we found Changes one in a pawn shop in that service. I remember the first time I really fell in love with it was I went home and my dad had removed some furniture, and I don't know if it strained my back or what. I laid down on the floor and I turned cranked up that music and just sat there and listened to it. Did you see the doll? Yeah, did you see
I
it?
did, yeah. I love it. And I also collect dolls, so I'm like, oh yeah, that's great.
Barb, no, I got 2. Okay.
So how did you make the doll? Did you have a body of another doll?
No, not Ziggy. Not Ziggy. That was clay-made face. Actually, made face probably great. 8, 9 years old. Had a different doll.
Okay.
And I just made it. And then it's well, both of us had a dream in the middle of the night. And we started collecting David. We wanted David Bowie doll. We wanted a Ziggy doll. And Betty sat up and says, well, where is that old doll that we made the head and body to? And we lost Never, they had called. And it was a bald-headed doll. And it was just basic. So we went and grabbed it and started carving on it and working into it. About 2 days later, we come up with it.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would love to have a Circus doll.
Now the little yellow-haired one, I just stuck clothes on him. He isn't complete. I wanted to show him in the show though. We bought a green ornament or something really doll out of a comic book store, and we had to look enough like David, and he had a mask on, carved the mask off and painted his face. Then we had him sitting there forever, and then we just grabbed the other doll with the guitar. He was a candy. He used to make a wire, and his head was a candy dispenser for Sting the Wrestler. And the one on top, we call him Nana, the yellow-haired one. Found parts of him in a garage sale and made the rest of him, and painted his face on it. We like making that.
What is your favorite David Bowie record?
I I go through phases. I mean, I even like Never Let Me Down. You know, I go through phases as to which one's my favorite, which one I really want to do. I like that one. I like Low too. Very
Yeah, Lois.
you ever go through a snowstorm when that musical instrumental part is going on? Oh, that's just
Yeah.
pitch dark at night and snow's blowing around the highway.
That's my favorite too. David too, that red and blonde hair. I think
Oh,
it's
like this?
So yeah, it's just
I saw that one with the lake. That was great.
yeah. I love that. What do you like that?
That's from the
Yeah, yeah, I love that. And the hunger.
No, we need to change it.
Yeah, this is Ziggy is so popular. It's like an alien.
You guys do all the drawings together?
Yes, together. Yes. I often start the faces because I really practice stuff. I always start when I do the face. I always start this eye. So there. Just for guy. I made the original one, a copy of him. That's why we had him in the book.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked this one a lot. Yeah.
Favorite one.
We've got this one here was a surprise one that we just recently made. These are this one here. That's Ziggy, and then this is from the by the time he got married to Mom.
How long did it take you guys to do one of these usually?
Oh, like something like this, probably 5 hours. That one over there, that collage sitting on the wall over there, that took 8 or 9 hours last night. I thought maybe more. It was midnight last night when we got dinner. We didn't. That's going to go to the fair. We're going to the collage from the fair. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We figured get something for the show and something for the fair. And I was going to work on some other projects too, but that got 2 of us cutting out. There's not enough flesh color and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really, really good. Only one you made it with too much hot pepper. You know, like when you get it just right, it's wonderful.
Well, thanks.
Okay, thank you. And thanks for you guys got another good one.
Yeah.
Little balls.
I got an empty hole over there, so I'm gonna put one up over here.
Don't ride the wide horse. If you want to ride, don't ride the wide horse. Wide horse.
Do you sell
Don't ride
t-shirts?
the wide horse.
No.
Yeah, do you?
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
I wish I could, but
Don't ride the
it
wide
cost me $17 or $18 to make this. And then,
Right. I would imagine that there's some way where
if I had a computer and a setup, I could do it, but I can't.
I was going to say that also, like, if you made a bunch of them at once, maybe it would cost less for one at a
Actually, for
time.
this thing here, it's about $8 just for this thing to put on a t-shirt. And I paid another $10 for the t-shirt. And this is my own original drawing. And
Yeah. That's cool. So it's just something you made for yourself.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, I like yours. Where did you get that?
This is a concert t-shirt from the Outsider tour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. This was from, I got it in Chicago.
I haven't been a fan of it since 1999. So I haven't,
Have you seen Bowie?
in in the song.
That's one of the songs?
Never Let Me Down. He cut out Too Dizzy.
Why?
He never liked this. I mean, I think he was a little high with that song. Right after that year, he went on a 12-step med program, and he hasn't been on it.
What year was that?
87, 88. He hasn't been on it since. Iman wouldn't have nothing to do with anyone with drugs
Is she total straight edge or what?
Well, her last husband was a druggie, and she wasn't going to touch it. And he romanced her for several weeks before they started seeing each other real soon.
Have you? When was the first time you heard David Bowie? Do you remember?
I can't remember because I remember hearing changes, and but first time I started listening to him, probably about '98. I got for $3 in Walmart. I picked up a Heroes, Reichel Heroes tape, and I wish I could find one that cheap again. I didn't know what it was.
So Heroes was the first one you really?
That's the first one I listened to, but it wasn't.
'98?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't very long.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
No.
When did you start drawing? When was the first drawing you did?
I suppose July or. Do you have change for 20? Yeah, I have change for 20.
Where's the ice?
I'm gonna have to do something about this.
So did they ever make you work in the store? It is? Yeah. Was the total straight at the end of the night?
No, I had to void $45 instead of $4.50. Oh my gosh.
Thanks. So what do you think of this artwork? Yeah, they're right behind you. Twins and stairs. Yeah, that's funny because they used to do all the hey, how you doing? You'd sell this stuff. And that's how I first met them, and then Julie and Orly knew them too from the record shows. But yeah, I was really excited when I heard they were doing
Not the original sketchbook, but
There's so much detail and it's really
we've only been drawing for like 2 years now.
and the amount of stuff they have is amazing. I mean, look at their
I like the simpler ones. I think more impressionistic. I think. They have like a really good variety, actually. You know. The twins?
Yeah.
Just from the record show.
Were you the whole time? Were you planning to have these chains there? Does that represent anything?
didn't really represent anything. Here, I'll show you the original. The originals are in here on those.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
These are all original pieces on that. These are the ones for sure. And this is a study for that one. This is a drawing study for that one.
I like how you reprocessed it. You're repressing it. Good fabric you read.
You know this? What this was? It was a piece of paper that we got fairly inexpensive. Actually, I'll show you. Wait, where is it? Yeah, there's some of that paper right here.
There's all these bits in there and stuff. So what do you think? Yeah, pretty happy so far? It's great. It's kind of fun, like when you, yeah.
Well, I had a,
this is the first time you've
box to put my money in just to sew and everything. But it ain't working that way anyway.
Well, it's just fun to, even besides the money, to see
I know,
people see your
it's just
stuff.
fun for me to look around.
Have you guys have never done an art show before?
We've done exhibited at the fair.
Oh, right.
Not a regular art show. But I have, except once when I was in college, I did a shop.
Did you go to art school?
I went to University of Wisconsin for elementary education.
Oh, really? Are you a teacher?
No!
Why not?
I'm working in a tire factory.
Yeah, that's better, I guess.
It doesn't pay as well, but...
chowder factory?
Shutter.
Oh, I thought you said a chowder.
That's what those are, those louvers.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
So do you guys steal like the pieces of wood from work, or are they just scraps?
They're scraps. They give us anything. We work in the paint shop, so they're usually painted white when we get them.
Perfect. A finely
couple
primed
of them.
canvas.
Yeah, I'll show you one of them that's not the hottest, but it's in here. This is the way a lot of them wind up, but
Oh, it's cracked.
that one was, but most
Oh,
of
then
them
you just
aren't.
use the other side.
That one was cracked, but most of them aren't.
What era
Most
is
of them
this?
are really.
Is this
That's
recent?
just 1999.
The Hours
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live appearance?
Yeah, something like that.
What was that little pedal?
Brian,
What was that little pedal he was pushing with his foot? Did you see that on Saturday Night Live? He had a little pedal that he would like, I don't know what it was. You know what I'm talking about?
On in 1999?
Yeah, when he was on Saturday Night Live, he had this weird little pedal that he would push every now and then. But he wasn't playing guitar or anything.
No, he was.
Is that like put an effect on his voice or something?
No, I don't think so. I think he was keeping time maybe with something. I know he stood on his tiptoes.
Yeah.
Just to show the whole world he could do that. I remember
He's
that.
like a ballet dancer.
Well, he was double jumping.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you can do that upside down thing. You seem to
What's the upside down?
Or instead do it with your hands this way. Put your hand this way and upside down. He can do that.
Can you do that?
No, he can't. He can do that.
He can do that. So he can turn his whole wrist all the way around?
Yeah.
360?
Double jointed.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Are you selling these shirts here on the air?
No.
You're just making everyone jealous.
Yes. I've seen people wear the shirts too. No, what I did is I went to, with my original design, and I went to a place in Mall.
Oh, they made it for you?
It looked nice. I mean, it's a real unique kind of printing looking, you know what I mean? Like those postcards, how did you make those?
The postcards?
Yeah.
Then we had our...
They look so original. They look like the originals. I thought,
Yeah,
hey, you're not
we
selling the
went,
original.
we had to shrink them down to a certain size and stuff. We went to Nico and had them made on a stretcher machine. It's not the original place where you do things. You got to go in the back.
Oh, the secret room.
Yeah, but it's expensive. Or a little more expensive.
Yeah.
I got to put this guy away.
Quarters for the jukebox. I think we're already in.
All right, guys, say cheese. Oh, that's a great
Sylvia's looking sharp. Classy gal. You like this song?
Oh yeah, it's tremendous. Remember, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I didn't see all these.
Yeah, they're great.
I will kill that girl.
You can buy one of these?
I want to get one of those. Yeah, those are cool. You have to make them an offer. They said.
Oh, really? There's no prices on them?
No, they don't know what to charge for their stuff. They really kind of, they just never sold anything, you know.
Have you seen Bukowski? Did he show up?
Bukowski?
Mark Bukowski?
Oh yeah, he was here before.
Gonna buy one. Did he buy a doll?
He bought a bunch of stuff. No, I don't think the dolls were for sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was hoping he could buy one.
Yeah. They just have a few dolls in the front counter. Well, we wanna get like people's impressions of them. Are you up?
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Okay, think about it.
I don't find anything to say.
Oh, you're both definitely.
Yeah, I know, but.
So what do you think of the artwork?
The artwork is very good. They've had a lot of practice on the same medium, and yeah, the color is really good in a lot of them. Different shots of Bowie all through his career.
Are you a big David Bowie fan?
I appreciate David Bowie's music. Actually, I like his later music than his older
later
music.
period stuff?
Yeah,
Really?
Just, yeah, not many people do.
Yeah.
Going to realize, but for some reason I do. So, yeah, I mean, he's always been a good artist. He's never. I always liked his lyrics because they were really odd and like really traditional, like pop lyrics. He was really good lyrics. So yeah, it's a cool art show.
What do you think of? Did you meet those guys at all, or?
No, I can't say I have.
Oh, okay. Barb and Betty. Is there any like when you were a kid or now? Is there anybody that you draw a lot of pictures of?
Not really. It's always weird when you're young, you know. But well, let me think. As suppose I like Iron Maiden first, so if I drew anything, I'd draw the Iron Maiden. Maybe some like my books.
Eddie.
Eddie, yeah.
So that was the first concert I went to in
You still like them a lot.
No, we just did that last night. That collage.
Can you stop?
Back up 8 hours.
All right, okay. How many do you have?
Bowie's? I have no idea. I have them.
Are they all originals or you have doubles?
The ones that are for sale are doubles, alright? Others are all originals. That's a full one up there. I was selling
Have you ever written them or tried to contact them?
I wrote him once.
Yeah.
I would like to. I'd like to get his address. I got a little booklet. I'd like to.
Oh, really? I saw it someplace.
Sketchbooks and stuff like that?
I only have one sketchbook that I've been sketching on. It's 99. I'm having to get 100 pages on it. I've got.
So how about any other rock stars? I mean, do you have, you just did,
Start out with Sting.
Sting, huh?
We like Sting, and I've done Mick Jagger.
British invasion kind of deal, huh?
I've done Lou Reed is hanging around here someplace, one of his louvers. So we've done for somebody else, we've done about
Almost like a what?
tape board. I'll show you. I gotta show you something about that. If you look close on that print, you want to go see that print again. Here last January.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did we give anyone our address? Did you give it to Yeah, I got it. I got it.
It's pretty wild. David doing the Lord's Prayer.
Tell Paul and Danny I said bye.
Does he do that on one of his records or?
Sucked out by the agents. And then he lost the grade
Really?
all that.
I think I might have to get this one.
Correct.
Did you want to look at these? I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yes, I am. Yep.
I like the dope. Dope fucked me up quite nicely, and I quite enjoy being fucked up. Now I'm onto something else. He was just, yeah, well, there's real man that way.
He says the best thing about them is he didn't get messed up with
do you know anything about what are you doing the interviews?
Well, if it's related to David Bowie art or the art of David Bowie or the Twins or.
Do you know anything about the Twins?
No, I always, as an artist, I've always done white or like I said, I got these with the mat already in them. So.
You know, I was looking at this one. I don't think it makes any difference. Sometimes, you know, I think to me this looks as good this way as it would, you know, with the wider border. So I don't know if that's a cut and dry, if you're gonna unequivocally see it.
Yeah, I know, but when you buy maps, that's the way they are. Grantsburg is
like design and stuff from the logo cover.
Yeah. Oh,
it's really cool. You guys should look for that.
One of the coolest things I got a conversation with David Bowie. I only got it for like less than $18 for almost $200.
Oh, really?
But that's it's just an interview.
You got a deal on cheese or something?
I bought it directly from the factory.
Oh, you get it direct from the factory? And is it in Grantsburg?
Yep. And this brand is only like 99 cents a pound.
Wow.
If you go in factory. You get some of it.
Hey, did your parents come down tonight?
My parents know.
No, they didn't?
My parents are in their 80s.
Oh, really? They're older? How old are you guys? If you don't mind me asking.
40.
Okay. You're the same age?
Yeah. We're twins.
Who was born first?
Barb's 20 minutes older.
20 minutes? Wow. That's like half of Hunky Dory.
My mom was 45 2 days after we were born, so they're alive, but they live like 90 miles away, and they just can't be.
Do you live by them, or?
I live about 30 miles, 25.
So you see them a lot?
Yeah, about 2-3 times a week.
Do they like your guys' artwork?
What?
Do they like your artwork?
Yeah. My dad don't like the subject matter, but he likes my art.
He doesn't like the subject matter. He's not a David Bowie fan?
No. He's not a fan of really any celebrity at all.
What kind of music does he listen to?
Country.
All right. Maybe you could draw him a picture of Willie Nelson or something for his birthday.
No, he doesn't like that guy.
He doesn't like Willie? Who does he? Oh. Who does he like?
I got him, when I got him something, I got him animals.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that. It's usually
Hey, ma'am. See you later.
wildlife. I used to do a lot of wildlife pictures anyway. To the point the animals aren't as big a challenge to me anymore.
Yeah.
More of a challenge to this.
You guys usually work from pictures or from memory?
The louvers are mainly from memory.
Yeah.
Others are from, a lot of them are from pictures and a lot of them are from, it depends on what you're looking at.
Right. And who usually starts the drawings?
Barb usually works, she's an expert on eyes.
Oh, really?
She usually does the eyes. I, on the other hand, I do a lot of the clothing and the body parts. We both work on hands and stuff. Faces, she's really good at the face.
Yeah.
She's good at the eye. I do like calligraphy and stuff. I do any writing and stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of the writing.
I do all that. She knows how, but she prefers to. I prefer to let her do the eyes, and she prefers to do that. Yeah, that's good. I didn't put his ribbons on him. Let's see, my dad. Ribbons are inside both sides.
What's inside that box?
Not much. Just some stuff that right
Toys?
now I keep my. Yeah. Well, I keep my pens and pencils as usual, but right
Your
now
art
it's
supplies?
yeah. Right now it's just like little lenses and things like little notes and stuff. I've never entered anything in the Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah, you guys should be in the Minnesota State Fair.
I would sure give it a try.
Cross the border.
I don't know.
Cross the border line.
I'm gonna have to. I'd have to ask how to get into it.
Yeah.
Like ours, we have to register 2 weeks ahead of time.
Oh, really?
Different things. It's a lot of difficulty getting into it.
People judge your drawings then at the fair?
Yes, are you ready, Robin?
And I have problems. My biggest problem is subject matter. A lot of people don't like. A lot of the judges at fairs.
They don't like when you do pictures of people?
Well, they encourage kittens, puppy dogs.
Well, David Bowie's kind of somewhat of a kitten.
They don't encourage that kind of stuff. I don't know why. That's one reason is why I wrote that.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian.
They think you're kind of
Jesus didn't need to ask for us.
When did David Bowie say the Lord's Prayer?
He said it in 1992 at Freddie Mercury.
At which
At the concert for Freddie Mercury.
Oh, right. He said it before they played?
No, he said it right after he got done.
Oh, okay.
Heroes and stuff. He said the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
He stood right in front of everybody. He said the Lord's Prayer. Could have heard a pin drop.
Yeah.
I've got the concert.
Oh, you have it on video? That's cool. So you're saying like a lot of people think the way you idolize David Bowie is kind of blasphemous because you're Christian?
One gal did, yeah. I said, you know, anybody's dead. I said, a person who's going to church with me is rottenness. And I can understand why David doesn't go to church. He says he prays every day, but what church when he goes to, what church would not criticize him for going? I mean, him and Mick Jagger went to a Christmas concert and sang at church in '85, and they still write about that. The way he writes that, I mean, no matter what he
So you don't think they're very good Christians? Or you think they are good Christians?
no, I can't tell. Number one, and number two, as far as going anywhere like that, can you imagine the criticism he would get in from it? That's why I said, why would he, you know, it's hard for anybody in that situation to go to a church.
Yeah, she did. But do you
Right.
have an address?
Maybe he has his own little
a mixtape I want to make.
It's just Grantsburg. Well, we could have an address on it, but we decided to just write Grantsburg. There's a rule they don't get to us.
Oh, they do? If I just write the name and then the time and the
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do have an address, but I decided not to put it in there at this time because I was going to give these all out. 694 North Nelson. Yeah, I could make that.
You write that down and then I'll
You should put those by the guest books. Those are your business card?
Except they're my home address.
Oh, you don't want people to have your home address?
I don't know. Back and forth.
Yeah.
And there's one
Oh man, that's smart. Maybe you should get a P.O. box.
Boy in red? I'm not sure. This is my first show. So when people ask, I give it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like something.
I was thinking of coming to the county fair next week and seeing your stuff there. So I want to see like where you guys live and stuff too. Well, you'll have to give me directions or something.
Grantsburg?
Yeah. Before I leave, I'll make sure to get.
When did you write that poem? Last year? What made you write that?
Okay, that's your number and everything?
Well, here's a grant. We wanted to get one ready for the fair. And we just rolled out, but we have a friend, almost a couple months, who's interested in town, and I don't know why. And she said something about anti-religion and all this stuff, and I said no.
Where's your art studio? Just
we got to thinking about that. And so we wrote that poem.
Did you show it to her?
What?
Did you show it to her when you wrote it?
I didn't really want to look at it. I'm not really close to her because she doesn't really. We've been kind of friends for 25 years, and it just, I don't know. She's got some
I love that. That hair is so cool. Like,
I know it turned out so cool. She's
it's
had
awesome.
some problems since she got divorced, and it's
like, where'd you get the? You have like magazines and you cut all the.
But it made me think of that. Then when I first showed up Bowie at the fair, it was a Bowie talk there, and somebody was saying, "Well, he just a rock star and all this here stuff. These different people were so mommy was telling me it just hit well. Like I said, great about it, Christians and things about it. Yeah. So my poor girl.
If you were going to give David Bowie one of your pieces of art, which one do you think you'd give him?
I don't know.
What would you do if you met him?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Maybe one day, you know. Maybe people will find out. Maybe he'll find out.
Maybe one day. Maybe one church this morning.
Oh yeah.
Like see, these are little. All these are louvers, like those guys, and they're not finished yet at home. So we just there, slug of them.
So you guys have been doing art all your life stuff?
Off and on. When I was a little girl, my dad used to bring home rolls of newspaper pictures. Directed from the newspaper thing. And we'd rip it off and we'd sit down and draw pictures and tell ourselves stories. But we were 25 years old before we would touch the other guy's art. Then we would do a painting of Jesus.
Trying to decide if I want to leave it.
Otherwise, we would have gotten real rowdy. You're not doing this right. I said, hey, look what we're drawing and we're fighting. Never fight with us. Originally, just let each other draw. They can be fixed. They'll come out right. Just pray if they're drawing something and just.
And then it comes. When's the first time you heard David Bowie?
Oh, gosh, I can't remember. I can remember a lot of tapes of Heroes, and I wasn't really impressed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get on right
because
away.
I was really into Sting.
Oh, you were into Sting? Well, what got you into Bowie? You just heard something?
The Labyrinth.
Oh, I love that. That's a good one. That's awesome.
I said one of the most expensive movies I ever picked up.
Did you ever,
Easter
you ever draw any Sting pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Quite a few.
Oh, cool.
Labyrinth.
Who else do you draw? Anybody else?
And then you just started buying his records.
Yeah, I saw Bowie. That was cool.
Oh, you guys like Lou Reed too? Just from Bowie or?
Somebody wanted Lou Reed, so we did that.
You told me you listen to Mandy Patinkin a lot too, don't you? Have you done any of him? Do you have him here?
Mandy Patinkin?
Yeah.
After I started getting interested in Bowie, I called my old roommate. Don't know how he looks.
You don't know how he looks?
I said, you don't?
I know what he looks like, but...
I haven't wrote Mandy and got a letter back.
You did? What did he say?
I said, oh, thank you. She said, my sister.
He said thank you for the letter.
David Bowie. I said, what?
Did he send you anything?
Explain to me.
Autograph?
Her half-sister had been married to Lou Reed for about a year. And he asked every letter. She was married to Lou Reed for about a year. She toured the only thing is Europe, but it almost killed her. So she got divorced. I sent it to Chicago. She was a waitress. Her half-sister was in New York. She was trying to become an actor. I was really thankful for years. She met Lou Reed. She was really big time. I still like it. I listen to him every morning. I listen to him.
Mandy Patinkin, you do?
I listen to him. I listen to Sting, and then start hanging out.
What Bowie record did you guys listen to today?
She was too straight, too pretty, and all this stuff. So he started hanging around with the growing beard.
Yeah.
That time, and then I guess Elizabeth from name or Betty.
My what?
It was live. Started taking
Live? My favorite's Hunky Dory.
She divorced him. That if you ever read that one book that one guy wrote on the music, I looked it up. He thought she
Yeah, it was his favorite. What do you think of this one?
Not Jewish at all.
Yeah, China Girl.
No, in the book that he wrote. I love that Jewish princess one. And she wasn't Jewish at all.
Yeah, you like all of them.
I'm not picky.
Yeah, you can't. You're not one to judge.
Great pictures of look just like our roommate. Choose anything Arab with Barbara Steeg. He's kind of popular with a lot of people. Yeah. There he is singing it.
Oh, there he is.
What's that from? Modern Love? Oh, it's China Girl?
What record is this today? Or no, Let's Dance.
Yep. From our place a lot. But we haven't hooked it up yet. We haven't hooked it up yet, but we're going to do it after.
Right when you get back. ASAP.
Yeah.
Not bad. Should I go on camera? What's the date tonight? August, August 19th?
Yeah.
It's August 19th here at Hymie's on Lake Street, and we're here, it's Barb and Betty Steeg's art show, the David Bowie twins. Their first art show. It's pretty happening. cool. I didn't even realize you said that David Bowie art show.
Oh yeah, I should get that.
That's all you need to know. And I saw that movie and I was like,
You're like, anybody can do it.
yeah,
Then
just
they
like,
can.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like lost sight of it. And then Julie told me they're doing this art show, and I was like,
But
"Christ."
next week, dude, they're at the county fair.
I know, we're gonna go there.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Good, because
Yeah.
that's the footage you need.
Well, yeah, I've been planning on going there
Okay.
and meeting their parents and interviewing them. And
We should try to get some pictures of their like
their
their
friends.
bedrooms and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, they live in a trailer.
No, I mean like when they were kids.
Oh yeah.
For real? They live in a trailer?
Yeah, they live together in a trailer.
Like 8 or 9 hours. Yeah, they were. I was getting ready for the.
Thanks a lot.
So you won't put this much work into their finishing. So.
Thanks a lot.
You're back in the school in the corner back there. I just wanted to bring him up to say hi. He didn't want to meet you. You kind of missed him, didn't you?
Please don't do it, please. I beg you. Please don't be excited. Call Dr. Bryce, he knows. Call him.
What movie is this?
What?
What movie is this?
Yes, yes.
Man Felder,
I want to go soon now. Please don't do it. You don't understand. All right, Doctor, when you're ready. Mary Lou. I'm ready.
Wasn't that so good? But there he is there. He got blinded by those guys, those idiots.
Started over here.
No, it did once. He just got blinded by those idiots.
What other movies is he in?
Just a Gigolo, Linguini Incident, let's see, what other movies? Okay, Man Who Fell to Earth was his first. Then he was in, The Major Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, Just a Gigolo, The Hunger, Busted, B-U-S-T-E-D, not Biscay. Yeah, Biscay. There's another one just recently that I haven't got to really yet, but the other horror movie.
I shot Andy Warhol.
Oh, he was in Basquiat. Did you say that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not Andy Warhol. He's in Basquiat. That's
He
Andy
played
Warhol.
Andy Warhol. Have you seen that one?
That one.
Spaceship. Where the hell did they have to
You have all the movies?
It's such a waste.
I didn't buy that one where we did the walk through.
Such a waste of money.
Twin Peaks? Come on.
Twin Peaks?
Have you ever seen Twin Peaks, the movie?
No, I never saw the movie.
It's a horrible movie.
Is it bad?
I
He's
don't
in
know.
it?
It's horror, not bad. It's horror. It's scary.
Oh, a horror movie, right?
Horrible type. Yeah, bloody, gory type.
David Bowie's in it?
Yeah, he walks through and says some gibberish and walks back out. Never was. Dude,
Oh, like a little cameo.
Yeah. The reason being.
Is that your favorite part of the movie?
That's the only part I liked in the whole movie. Like the hunger, the first 12 minutes, okay, after that kind of dies.
Yeah. It's a good movie, though.
Yeah, ain't too bad. I just prefer the first
What
12.
about Lady Hawk? Was he in that?
No.
No, Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
I get those movies mixed up.
Labyrinth is one. Labyrinth was 1987. 86.
So what, you guys gonna be at the fair all day Saturday,
Next Saturday?
you think?
We'll be there Thursday, I know.
Oh, you'll be there Thursday?
And then Friday night, I know. A lot of people are asking if I'm going to be there Saturday. So I'm wondering if maybe we should hang around there Saturday.
Yeah, maybe I want to come down there and see your town and stuff.
It's just a very small town.
Is it small?
12,000 people. Yeah. Remember all that siren and tornado?
Yeah.
Okay, that touched down just outside of Grantsburg.
Really?
It went on through siren.
Was it by your house?
About 4 miles from the house. I looked up. We live in a trailer.
Yeah.
We looked at the trees twirling, but it was kind of calm that night. Nice calm rain. The trees looked funny. The trees twirling up there.
Oh my God.
I was watching Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, I was just getting. See, we're kind of like Pierce Brosnan too, so we just started drawing them too.
Oh, yeah. You don't have any of your other drawings here though, do you?
No, it's just a Bowie show.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you don't have your sketchbook here?
No, not my original, not my Bowie sketchbook.
Right.
I don't have the original here because I had so many other originals I was bringing down here.
Yeah.
Like this, a crayon drawing that we done. I don't know how you got stuck way back here.
Yeah, I know. That's a different kind of. You don't usually use that medium.
No, you have to in the fair. You use every medium they can. You enter in because they got.
What's
they
your
got pencil
favorite?
colors.
What's your favorite medium?
I don't really. I like pen. Really do like pen.
Like ballpoint pen or?
Yeah, well, any kind of pen. I don't mind pencil, but pen even go so quick. Don't have to erase it.
When you like, what's your approach? You mentioned that you usually start with the eyes.
Yeah.
Really? Is that?
Yeah, slip of paper. I can draw you a quick sketch.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, slip of paper.
Here, I'll get a piece of paper.
Yep. I was gonna bring some paper with me and draw a little bit, but I didn't. I figure if I just make enough money to what I spend, I'd be doing good. I just more or less want to show my stuff. I can go anywhere.
There's a book over there if you want to write it.
You just start very easily in a flat line. Flat line. You go down. You go like this. And there's one eye space between there and here.
Right.
So you go one eye space over. Actually, I usually start by drawing that eye circle in the middle and then drawing it over.
So you don't always necessarily use a picture of David. Let it.
No, most of these those louvers, I do them from memory.
Do you do those at work?
Yeah. During break, I got stopped doing them from during work.
What do your coworkers think of you guys? And
Some are jealous.
they're jealous?
Yeah.
Why are they jealous?
I don't know. Maybe because we can draw and they can't. I don't know. They get little because there's two of us. They get a little ticked, but that's okay.
How long have you guys worked there?
6 years.
What's the name of the company?
Northern Manufacturing. We don't want to forget that little mole there.
The mole? Oh yeah, he's got it on his lip or?
Just above it.
Yeah.
His cheekbone comes down.
So at what point do you, especially when you're doing it from memory, at what point do you decide like what era David Bowie it's going to be? Like once you're done with the face?
A lot of times, sometimes I decide very soon if I want to make Ziggy, I don't put eyebrows in him because if you'll notice, he got mad at a band group one day and he said he was going to show them and he went on and showed it and shaved his eyebrows. Actually, it was Mott the Hoople because they had made a big hit of one of his songs.
Right.
And then they refused to take another one that he wrote for him. He got mad, so he just...
That was his...
Yeah. He said, I don't know why I did it. Then he had to really look like a freak, he said. So he put a big gold circle in his face and ran around as Aladdin saying. I usually put a cross on their neck if they're after Man Who Fell to Earth or that
he wore a cross then?
He always has. Originally it was because he was afraid, it was like a talisman, he was afraid if he took it off, doom would fall in. It doesn't anymore, it's more traditional.
Is he pretty religious?
He says he's spiritual but not religious. So I don't know where he stands.
You guys are pretty devout Christians, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think of like so a lot of his lifestyle and a lot of things?
That, well, beyond...
Not necessarily like homosexuality, but
believe it or not, David has taught me to accept a lot more people. And not to be so judgmental. And I mean, when you love somebody or like somebody, actually when you start getting involved with talking to people and the like, and somebody says something, well, you like David Bowie, well, how am I supposed to judge somebody else, you know? I like David Bowie, and he's done the gambit. So it's really made me more accepting to other people. Just because a person is, I mean, a person can change in their lifetime. That's as far as I'm concerned. But I think as a rule, they have to have God in their life, or the strong belief system in their life before they do change. But that doesn't, you know, that doesn't mean a person can't change. I mean, there are that are so judgmental and.
So do you think how were you before you really understood David Bowie in terms of like the way you thought of other people?
I don't know. Kind of more naive. Just
never really. It never forced you to think of it.
It's not really.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'd get mad at somebody, something might have crossed my mind about their lifestyle or something. And if it does now, I say, hey, look, if you like David, you can't get mad at them for what they're doing. I mean, as long as now it's different when they start toting around a belief and then they backslide or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I you know who I found is the most judgmental people? It's the people that is living with somebody or doing something. They're the most judgmental. They tend to, I don't know. They're the ones that I found tend to be more judgmental than anyone else.
That's kind of like the one on your shirt?
Yeah, he's a little older than this one. Make him a little older.
So have you seen David in concert at all?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
What, when was the last time he was here? Oh, thank you.
Well, I got to put my name on, my initial on that. I mean, the date. What day is this? 19?
19.
Yeah.
What, he was here for Earthling, right?
I heard he was here for
Earthling,
but that was a long time ago. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't come for hours. He didn't tour at all for hours, did he?
No, Hymie were trying to have a baby then, and then all of a sudden she did get pregnant.
All right.
They had a baby in August. The baby was a year old last week.
Last week. What's the baby's name?
Alexandria.
Oh, okay.
Zara.
Alexandria Zara. It's a girl. They how many?
His wife is Somalian. The baby was in the pictures I've seen was paler white than David. So
oh really?
I got a picture of it right over here.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah. A miracle, yeah. There's David and his two babies.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it is really pale, but maybe as it grows.
They say I've talked to people. Some say they stay the same color, but now her children will probably be dark like her mom.
Yeah. Hey, he has other children too, doesn't he?
He's got a boy, 30.
Okay. What's his name?
His name was Duncan. Zoe. Duncan.
Yeah, this worked out good.
Hayward, Zoe something or another. Anyhow, he went by Zoe Bowie when he was a little kid.
All right.
Zoe Bowie. Then he went by Joe, but now he calls himself Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones, okay.
He's a doctorate in philosophy.
Oh, okay. Is he English?
He's real athletic. I guess he lives in England now.
England?
His mother was American, and he had dual citizenship until. But David got custody of him. So.
Okay.
His mother's name was Angie. She was.
Yeah, Angela Bowie. Okay.
Yeah.
She's written books too.
Yeah, she has. She was raised Catholic in a Catholic school. When she was 16 or 17, some woman got a hold of her and she was kind of like a lesbian. When she met him, she was all bisexual. And her lifestyle was wild. And she said she wasn't going to let him be the only Tomcat. So when they they got married, they agreed to have an open marriage.
Oh, okay.
And he says that does not work.
It doesn't work?
Speaking from experience, he says that's the worst thing you ever want to do. He says jealousy abides and you don't have a ground to stand on.
So how many county fairs have you guys done? I've seen a lot of ribbons. Like this one?
Oh, we've been doing it for about 10 years now.
The county fair? But not of David Bowie necessarily?
No, the last 2 years.
What did you use to draw?
Nicolas Cage, Sting, cows, horses.
Oh yeah?
Birds.
I want to see some of your, maybe if I come down there next week, I want to see some of your other stuff too.
I got some ditzy cat in there right now that's been ready for that.
Yeah.
Just general.
So none of these originals are for sale?
These are all prints here.
No, what about those ones? I want that green one. That's not for sale?
Not for sale at this time.
I like that. I think that's my favorite of the stuff
Like
that's
that
here.
green?
Yeah, I really like that. That's when is that? Tonight or?
That's this stage here. Let's Dance.
Let's Dance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Let's Dance stage. Oh, out here? Yeah, I think
Really,
so.
because nobody's going back there.
Oh, is there some back here?
Yeah.
That one's awesome. Yeah. That's the one on that wooden box,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, there's some on the wooden box left. If somebody just throw them back there, I should probably stick some out, huh?
Well, as long as you got more than one copy.
Yeah, but you know what? There's only one that's like that. It's not, the other ones don't show the whole thing. And it shows the whole, we just put these like this in here. The original is out there in the thing, and I got a lot of copies of that. This in here. That in the see. This isn't the whole thing, see? You have
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got the Lou Reed. I was wondering where that disappeared. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
Have you done a lot of Lou Reed?
This is the only one you've done,
yeah,
isn't it?
That's the only one I've done. See, and then this in here is like the same copy as that, only moved over, done with red in it. So it doesn't have all the, doesn't have the lettering in it, so it doesn't have everything on it either. This in here is the best.
Yeah, I think that middle one's the nicest one.
Yeah. That's what shows it the most.
Yeah, you wouldn't sell the box, would you?
No.
No.
My dad made it for me, and he's almost 90 years old.
Oh, wow.
This looks like it'd lend itself to block printing. Or at first glance, to me, this looks like a limited edition, you know, like wood block or something.
Yeah, it does, especially the lines and space. So you guys, did you go to art school then, or just did art in?
We took some art classes in college. Betty majored in it, and I minored in it in college. But mainly all you did is just stick you in a room and tell you to draw.
Right. Yeah, I went to art school too. It's just like that. They don't really.
Yeah, people tell
What
you.
did
Yeah,
your,
you guys.
What were you drawing back then? That was your kittens and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of cats. I don't even have a lot of those pictures left. I don't even know what happened to them all. What is it? We had cats and cows. I didn't start drawing portraits until a couple of years ago. I decided I want to really draw portraits. So I drew a few. I drew a nice Nicolas Cage. And a few.
Does Bowie pretty much dominate now? What you guys do?
A lot of it, yeah. And my dad's getting sick of it. I said, oh, now I got a show for it.
Yeah. Well, you must get excited anytime there's like a new, look or a new.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Like I do look it up and stuff. So I was trying to figure out where Betty had this book. This is my sketchbook at home. I've minused a couple pictures from it because somebody wanted to buy it so bad today. But this is the master copy of my sketchbook.
Oh, those are the actual sketches?
No,
These are copies of them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I left it at home because people wanted to finger through them so much.
You don't want to mess
so
them
I made
up.
this master copy. But this guy here, somebody saw my shirt.
And he wanted that?
So bad. I got lost it.
That's the Elephant Man.
Yeah. Yes. Some of these I have out there. But
Do you have any hunky dory?
hunky dory. Yeah, I do.
What's that one all about?
That's Man Who Fell to Earth. This
Oh,
is
yeah, and then-
Air. And this is Ziggy, and that's from Major Tom Air, and that's Earthling. There's a hunky dory.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And that's Ziggy. And
Are those different color ballpoint pens then?
yeah,
Okay.
they're different colored gel points. And
Oh, that's awesome. What is that
this,
from?
this is just before hunky dory. You need
No, this one.
Oh, this is from the Elephant Man play.
Oh, right.
Just putting that church together. The Elephant Man.
Wow. You ever do any
And dolphins can
like he was talking block prints? Have you ever thought of trying that? Or have you?
No, I haven't. I
haven't?
really done that.
Have you?
Have I done block prints? Yeah, I did in school a little bit. Yeah, but not very well.
Stone lithography?
No, they were just like what do you call that material? That really rubbery.
Linoleum.
Oh,
Linoleum.
you want to sign?
Yeah.
I got a pen.
Okay.
If I got a pen, I'll sign it. But I don't
think I had a pen somewhere.
I might have.
Is that something you consider doing again?
Block prints? I dude, if I had the materials and everything.
It's a decent.
I don't really. I just do
Give me a
paint,
pen.
drawing, and painting now. Mostly. And I kind of like the more immediate results.
I'll sign
I
my
think.
sister's name
There's,
too.
it's such a. I'm not very patient, so I think block printing for me is just another step I just don't like to.
Are you familiar with any of the rock artists or poster artists working today, like Derek Hess?
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I think his printing is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
It does that. It looks like it's a combination of pen and ink and stone lithography, all just rolled into one.
Yeah. And see, those guys are so precise and so proficient that
He claims it isn't that hard to.
Really?
You know, he explained it to me once, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
not that I could even begin to do it, but it didn't sound like somebody was, you know, that wanted to do it.
I think these guys would be really good at it because they work with wood a lot and and are so detail oriented.
I'm just gonna do a little Bowie for you.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect it is. You'll do.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really like your stuff.
Little face down
Nice
there.
to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
So you think if he came to town, if he came to Minneapolis like next year or something, you think you guys would make the trip up for it, or?
I don't know. I really would like to. I
Yeah.
mean, when Sting was here, I really wanted to come down here to see Sting.
You didn't
but
see
I never-
Sting?
No, I didn't get a ticket. I couldn't get a hold of a ticket, so I didn't get.
Oh, you could have.
You could have gotten a ticket.
When it just comes to getting one or two, if you want to sit alone, no problem.
Yeah, you can get a pair of tickets. We'll get you some tickets when Bowie comes. I got connects.
That would be nice.
That would be cool. I've never seen him either. Actually, I tried to go to that Earthling show.
But they seem to really enjoy the music and appearance of that central artist, David Bowie. And brilliant representation of the different eras of this very versatile and dynamic artist. How's that?
That's great. What do you think of the art itself?
I took an art class once. I like it. You can capture the likeness really well. Really great design. It's going to end up on real TV.
Pick another one.
Took another one?
Right
a great calling card.
I got to thinking, I don't got my phone hooked up, and I don't want...
You don't have a phone?
Just anyway. Well, I got my phone hooked up with my answering service. I said I didn't want just anybody, so I said, well, I'll just give them out to people that I want to give them out to.
Right.
Or Ziggy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you have a hunky-dory in there? There we go.
Closest you can get to one.
Yeah. I just think that was, I mean, I was always kind of a Bowie fan. But when I heard that album, like, you know, I think I was in junior high, I just thought that was the greatest.
Got a lot of...
I don't know why. Some, like, I like the acoustic song.
Which one?
Hunky Dory.
I like...
Kooks. That song, Kooks.
Yeah.
I like that one. Do you guys ever sing? Like, do you ever do karaoke to Bowie songs?
No,
No?
I inherited my mom's voice.
that's not a good thing.
No, see, this is a poem we wrote here. Betty and I wrote this poem.
Oh, yeah?
We can write poems together, too. That's the funny thing.
Oh, you write the poems together?
Yeah.
So do you actually work at the same time together? When you're
sometimes.
Drawing?
Really? Sometimes she's writing and we'll sit down and draw at the same time.
Wow. Don't you bump into each other?
Sometimes. Now listen here. We looked at a picture where he was sitting on a drum with his arm leaning on a saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
So we just
You appropriated that, yeah.
Then see his head is surrounded by stardust.
Yeah.
Like the stardust in the future. If you read the poem, it talks about this boy and his perfect thing. He's so great. He says at the end, he says at 16, he is young David Jones. His future he cannot see. To be a star is in his bones. For today, he is David Bowie.
That's great. Oh, so he's thinking back?
This is a picture, half picture of him. But
Okay.
This little kid, it's a picture of him when he was 16.
Oh, okay, I see.
And it's just a poem about a boy whose hair is perfectly curled. Just another piece of teenage wildlife. That's a song, so you gotta stick that in there. Sitting upon a checkered world, a future filled with strife. The young man surrounded by stardust. So much of his future is broken glass. That's another song. Gotta slip those in there. In his heart, it's fame or bust. Anything to rise from his class. He's living life on a dare, placing childhood on a shelf, pretending God doesn't care, turning his back on himself. It's not safe where he sits, resting on a downward spiral. See the downward spiral?
All right.
Downward spiral and rod. Feeling there is no place that fits, he will survive only by the grace of God. And at 16, he is a young David Jones. His future he cannot see. To be a star is in his bones. For today, he is David Bowie.
That's great.
Yeah, I wrote that.
That's really cool. Wow, how old is that?
Last year.
You did that last year?
Yeah, this year I did one for the soldiers that out there. So
Oh,
it has
yeah.
nothing to do with David, so I didn't bring it, but I have a picture of the soldier.
So do you write a lot of poems separate from the drawings, or do you think...
Sometimes, well,
did you have that poem?
I usually try to do my poem around the drawing because
Yeah.
I'm more of a drawing-oriented person.
Yeah.
So it can be separated, but
Mm-hmm.
got another poem in the other room that we wrote.
Now, you told me you sent him some stuff, didn't you?
No, we've never sent
You've never sent him anything?
No.
You've never sent him a letter or anything?
Oh, yeah, we wrote a letter.
Uh-huh.
Just saying we like this stuff.
You didn't send him a drawing, though?
No.
Why? You should send him
I
a
hadn't
copy.
drawn very much then yet.
Oh, okay.
Just started. I hadn't drawn any.
Yeah.
We got a book. We're making a little black and white copies of
Your stuff.
of this whole sketchbook.
Oh, and you might send that
And
to him?
yeah, we've been planning on sending it to him. It's got the front of it.
When's
is
his birthday?
January 8th,
Well, you can maybe get it to him this January.
maybe. I don't know. I hope. He'll be 55 then.
Wow, he's that age. See, he doesn't seem that old to
No,
me.
he doesn't to me either. See, he changes so much.
Because every time you see him, he looks different.
And
so
like I said, his wife was. You look at that picture back there, you know.
Uh-huh.
And back here, I got. He was 40 in that picture, and he didn't look.
Yeah, he doesn't look 40 at all there.
Um,
He looks 50 there. No, just kidding.
no. I think he looked older when he was doing Earthling, which was cool stuff.
Well, he looked
than
older
does
when he
now.
was, like, very
He's
into-
gained a couple pounds since Earthling.
When he was pretty coked out those years, I think he looks older.
In a way, but in another way, you look at him and
He just looks like a boy.
He just looks like a very sick child.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so skinny. You look at the cover of Station to Station.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's like 17, 18. But then when you look at another picture, he looks like an old man because he was so coked out.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at him on that movie that's playing in there, and he don't look all that old.
No.
He's 29, almost 30 in the picture, and he doesn't look it. So that's 1984.
Mm-hmm. So, do you still find images that you've never seen before?
Yeah. My mom says that must be the most photographed man on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do find images that we've never seen before. We'll make some.
From books and magazines?
Like this in here, we made part of that up.
You made it up?
Part of it.
Which part?
Well...
That looks familiar, though.
Yeah, it does, because his head is turned a different direction, and we made him turn his head different, and we changed it a little bit.
Now, what's the deal with his eyes? Like, one of them's like a different color or something?
When he was about 14, 15 years old, maybe even... I don't think he was 16 yet. No, I know he wasn't 16 yet. He got in a fight with his friend George Underwood. That a friend of his that stood up for him in his last wedding yet, so they're still friends. But he must have done something bad because he got socked so hard that he was blind for 2 months in both eyes.
Oh my God.
Blind for 4 months in this eye.
Uh-huh.
And the sphincter muscle in there, the
Oh,
pupil
really?
never goes down.
Oh, okay.
Barb, so it gives him too
Barb,
much.
would you hold it as I'm putting him away down there?
Oh, okay.
You want to put him away?
I guess. Oh, yeah, they're going to play the other one now, the
Well,
concert?
they had it on for a little bit. They're playing something else, Spy Monkeys, right now.
Oh, really?
Spy monkeys?
I don't know. So, that was, and then when he was in the hospital over his eyes, he got word his brother, who's his half-brother, 9 years older than him, was put in the nut house.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I think I heard about that.
He killed himself in 85.
His brother did?
Yep, and 3 of David's aunts and uncles killed themselves.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, so no wonder why he'd go off and do whatever he wanted to till you're 26 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
There's a possibility, if it's in your background, that you can get schizophrenia.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if you'll notice and you read his life thing, sometime after age 26 he started to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Up to that point he was willing to try anything and do anything.
Yeah.
That's a picture of a man who fell to earth over there.
Mm-hmm. That's a great one. That was in the county fair?
Yeah, one of them. I got a second.
Is that charcoal?
Pencil.
Did you do that by yourself, or did you...
My sister and I both worked
You both worked on it?
It was pencil.
See, it looks so seamless. Like, I can't imagine, a lot of the drawings don't look like they're done by 2 people. The flow,
We go into it back and forth, and it gets an inner glow that when one of us works, we can both work by ourselves, but
yeah,
we like our work together better.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of a gimmick, so we might as well.
Well, you have kind of a same style then.
No.
Really? You think?
No. I do more like illustrative stuff, and Betty does more like hers is broad strokes way out there sometimes.
Really?
And mine
You guys
are a
ever
little-
paint? Like acrylics or?
That one guy. There's a couple paintings in there.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you.
Sure. I think I want this thing here. This is great.
Yeah, the Lord's Prayer.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to set this aside.
I've got.
There's another one I wanted to.
Yeah, that's a good one. Barb made that like that. Betty liked it.
Well, she told me like he's. Or were you telling me that?
I got him a sketch. Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. She was demonstrating where.
She does also.
Maybe you should finish it.
Yeah. He's got his cross on. With the keys on. Here, you can put some green in it.
Let's see what next thing's done.
Here, put some on it. No, he did that. She signed it off. What did you tell him about?
Oh, okay. Whatever.
See that picture? Tell him about that.
Yeah, what's that all about?
That's Noah. That's in church. That's Noah. If you look close enough, it's David's. I can't help that one.
Can you see it?
That's an acrylic
In real
painting.
life.
It's life size, I tell you.
So It's subversively.
Hey, this was before he had his long hair too.
Who painted that? Oh yeah?
No wonder they don't like you at church.
Has anyone caught on yet?
They didn't notice.
No.
People who know you.
We've done this before he grew his hair long. I didn't know. And when he had that gray beard last February, that about fell over. So yeah, now I really know. They didn't show it.
What's my favorite one?
That's Noah, and then he got his wife over there. Noah's wife. Yeah.
Did you see?
Those are glue bugs. We were having a piece on tape. Oh yeah, a piece of tape. Stuck it on our glue bottle. Some woman kept sneaking by and ripping them off. And messing with our stuff, and she finally got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
All right. But that we finally took the glue bugs off and put them on there. There's the painting here.
Oh yeah. That one.
There's the painting here, and this is the Hey Barb. Barb, did we hang that other guy up? What other guy? I can't find him.
How much is this guy?
Earthling. Earthling. I don't know where he went. Maybe he's over on the shelf over there on the other side. Earthling temper. Earthling temper. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, there he is. He's on the shelf. Yeah, I don't want to suicide. That there.
This is cool.
Yeah. Listen to his Ashes to Ashes.
I don't blame you. I mean,
it's not that one yet. This one here is got to go in the fair yet.
That's going to be in the fair?
Yeah.
What is that? What, that's station to station?
Yeah. That's from the Diamond Dog Tour.
Time to love all the time. This boy is made of envy, jealousy. He doesn't have a limousine, really wants to be a star himself. This girl, her world is made of flashlights and films. Her years are scraps on the cutting room floor. And maids of Bond Street drive round in sugar cars. Maids of Bond Street.
I signed the first one decided.
Yeah. See what I did is I sent this up for comments. Somebody
I wrote the, well, nobody was writing anything, so I wrote yes. But it was like underneath everything at least.
Yeah. That's okay. That was just an idea I had for each time.
Yeah, no, that was a good idea. You want to see who saw your show?
What kind of comments? Oh, you put that up there? Yeah, I was goofing with it and not necessarily. Some people wanted some of these.
Did you ever have a dream or two where the hero is a guy named Blue? And the things he does are just too much. Does he fly Mr. Superman, sweet Chinese presentation? Did you ever have a dream or two? Have you ever woken up one day?
I guess instead of playing
if the girl that you dreamed of last night.
When he's not being used to call the person jumping.
Anywhere with anyone you care. It's a very special knowledge that you got, my friend. You can walk around in New York while you're sleeping there. I will travel around the world one night on the magic wings of astral flight. Have you ever had it or two? Have you ever had a thing or two?
Yeah, because I think you do every
closes shop, screams the tops on all the bottles, turns across the river, down the high street, back to the river. It's another empty
2 thumbs
day.
up. I guess that's 3.
Make sure that